inside the CAFS Collective. So a huge welcome to you. My name's Kell Bell. Thank you so much for checking out the CAFS Collective. I'm going to show you a sneak peek into what it's really like inside our CAFS Collective, and you're going to get access to all of the awesome resources as soon as you dive into our CAFS Collective membership. So if you open up a new tab, you will then obviously be able to log in to the website and have access to all the goodies straight away. So let me share my screen for you. Alrighty, so once you go onto the website, you will have access to the portal straight away. So many of you may have logged in here before, but you go over here and you drop down and you can actually go into your library straight away. So having access to this straight away will obviously enable you to have immediate access to all the resources that you have added to your library with us inside the Learning Network. So you'll have your products. So you'll go to the resource, the CAFS Collective, and then we'll open up and you'll have quite a few different things in the sidebar over here. So all of the modules, but as well as some details around the actual membership itself. So all of our live sessions are held in Zoom, and obviously you'll have direct access to our members and all the resources inside the masterclass that is delivered in week 3 and week 6. And then a brand new resource is dropped into your portal, into your library every week 9. So you have access that way. So you'll see that inside our CAFS Collective membership, all of the resources are under the banner of Purposeful. So purposeful CAFS resources, purposeful CAFS support. So we have things that will help us with planning, with scope and sequences, goal setting, any of our documentations that we have to create. And then we also then have our syllabus understanding and application. So how we meet those outcomes, syllabus content, and then teaching and learning activities. We also have resources that will help you in terms of revision and exams. So any sort of revision materials, masterclasses that kind of sit under that banner, as well as study skills and exam techniques. Then we also have a section on promotion and excursions. So around subject selection, how you actually increase your student numbers, that type of thing. Observation and interviews, so teacher observations, student interactions, parent-student teacher night, that sort of thing. And then a whole big section under student assessment and reporting. There are quite a few masterclasses already that you'll have access to, so you can dive into those straight away. If you're stuck for ideas, we have multiple modules around that, and look, you'll get access to marking guidelines, questions, the works. We then also have a whole big section on feedback and annotations, and the importance of using that with our students. So peer feedback, student feedback, some coding, but also some annotations that we can use with our students. So obviously with all of these, we have direct access to resources that are literally done for you that you can then implement into your classroom the next day. We then have second U, for understanding and analysing data. We know that data informs our practice. So things like student tracking, RAP analysis, data analysis under that, and any student tracking that we will kind of want to implement. And then finally, we have resources and masterclasses around literacy and numeracy. So the way we like to plan our answers through Run Far, obviously pure paragraphs, that type of thing, glossary of keywords, stats, graphs, analysing data, that type of thing. So that's in terms of where all of those sections fit under, so all the categories and the content. But of course, inside our portal, you'll get access to all of these in an ongoing way. So when you join us for the 12 months and beyond that, you'll always have access to these resources. So inside your portal, you'll log in, you'll get your own private login that you use your school email address or if potentially your personal email, and then you'll have access to everything straight away. So you don't have to kind of wait, things aren't drip fed to you. Anything that we have done, you'll have access to that from previous years. So this is going into our 3rd year of the CAFS Collective. But as you can see, things are jam-packed. So let's go into one particular module itself. So you dive into here. So we then have access to our Year 11 and 12 learning intentions and our success criteria. You get immediate access to those in Google Docs that you can just literally plug and play, replicate into your classroom the next day. We also then have some other sections. So say, for example, we go into this one here. So a really specific area on government agencies and community organisations. If I jump into that particular masterclass, you'll have access to the video that sits behind that. So sometimes they're bite-sized, sometimes they might go for about 45 minutes. And I always say to our members, 45 minutes of learning and then a whole heap of time for Q&A of action steps. So in the masterclass, obviously, this is what we cover, and then what I actually share with our CAFS Collective members. Then if you go up here, you then can access a download that was created and developed for that particular lesson, that particular masterclass. So again, you have immediate access to that. It's not you kind of have to wait for it or you get no ongoing support. You'll have that access straight away. I'm just going to share the booklet itself as what you get access to. So this is what you get access to. So comprehensive resource booklet. So a little bit of learning around the session. And then the main thing is really practical application. So as you can see in our resource, it is literally you're able to grab the resource, print it off, laminate it possibly, use it the next day with your kids. So obviously this resource shows you that you can make connections across the course through government agencies and community organisations. Again, showing this to the kids, you can display this on your, your smart board or on the board, or share it in Google Classroom or whatever platform you guys use, OneDrive, whatever, OneNote, and you can literally then use this in your classroom. So that's a really great example of what it actually looks like inside our portal to go, here's the resources, let's go. So that is a sample of what it looks like inside one of our masterclasses. But obviously inside the actual portal itself, you have a whole heap of other resources that you can literally tweak, amend, change, add to, and use them in the classroom straight away. So often professional learning is kind of, you're bum in the seat, see the presenter for the day and see you later. You get no real resources that actually are going to, hit the nail on the head in the class. Within the CAFS Collective, you get resources that you can literally use tomorrow. So I hope that gave you a little sneak peek inside the actual back end of the portal inside your CAFS Collective library. But obviously it is not just about that side of it. It's not just what you get. It's about the transformation that you get inside the collective. The collective of CAFS teachers across New South Wales, no matter where they are, up and down and in and around New South Wales, but also on their CAFS journey. So if you'd love to join us, please make that change, make that decision and invest in yourself by saving yourself so many hours to save your time, your energy and your wellbeing. If you have anything, any questions about the CAFS Collective, please don't hesitate to reach out, and thanks so much.